Naramdaman mo na ba yung feeling na pagod ka na? Sinusubukan mong pigilan pero kada pagtatago mo ay mas tumatagos lang yung luha. Hindi kasi dapat pinipigilan yan. Hi, I am Gwyneth.Jemima, the girl who dreams to inspire others through her craft, and for today's video, I will be sharing with you my tips on how to deal with burnouts. Maraming nalilito kung anong pinagkaiba ng stress and burnout. But burnout is the product of prolonged or unending stress. And maraming nalilito if ano ba yung difference ng burnout and stress. Well, when it comes to stress, you feel like you have too much on your plate. You have so many responsibilities, hindi na siya natatapos. Whereas sa burnout, baliktad. If stress makes you feel like you have too much, burnout makes you feel like you have nothing. You have these empty feelings na hindi na mapuna or mapunan dahil sa pagkaubos ng fire within you. So, paano ba natin may iwasan na ma-burnout ng tuluyan? Kasi what we do is, kapag meron tayong motivation, we tend to continue doing it. Lagi natin sinasabi na baka maputol yung momentum, baka mawala yung productivity, baka bigla tayong tamarin. And maganda siya sa una, pero kapag sinasagad natin yung sarili natin, no? If we keep on pushing ourselves to our limits, then doon tayo mahahantong sa burnout. Masaya sa umpisa yung feeling na marami kang ginagawa, marami kang inaabala, marami kang inaasikaso. Pero just like in relationships, honeymoon phase lang yan. Darating din sa point na mapapagod ka because your progress is like this eh. You're not making it like this. So, ang tendency, walang break, walang stop, walang pagpigil ng momentum. So, nag-accelerate ka lang. And the tendency for is this, bigla ka na lang magbababa, di ba? And yun yung iniiwasan natin mangyari. Kasi this portion sa progress natin, ay yun na yung tinatawag na burnout. So, what are the tips in dealing with burnouts? Of course, tip number 1 is do not avoid burnout. Ginagawa ko to, kapag feeling ko empty ako, I'm finding another avenue, another platform for me to distract myself. Whether it's binge-watching anime, sleeping, mindless scrolling on social media, lahat ng ways para makalimutan ko yung emptiness inside me, ginagawa ko. Pero delikado yan kasi wala siyang nangyayari. You're just wasting time on something that would not benefit you in the long run. So what you need to do is figure out your stressor. Ano ba yung nagpapastress sa'yo? Kasi para hindi ka ma-burnout, kailangan iwasan mo yung mga bagay na nakakapagpa-stress sa'yo in the first place. And please, uunahan ko na kayo, avoiding stressor is different from avoiding responsibilities. No? Hindi porket, oh my gosh, stress ako sa akal, stress ako sa school, okay, bye, ayoko na pa-stress, iwanan ko na yan. No, that's not that. Kasi you're just basically dismissing your responsibilities. Tas mapapasa lang yan sa iba, tas may sasalo yung iba, tas magiging pabuhat ka, 'di ba? And ayaw nating maranasan yon. Ayaw nating maging pabuhat sa mga kagrupo natin. So, ano ba yung dapat nating gawin in this step? So, para mas maintindihan natin, I'm gonna put you all in a scenario. Isipin ninyo, meron kayong assignment, a major paper, a heavy paper, and then you're very, very stressed about it. So, really think, ba't ka ba stressed about that assignment? Just think, kasi hindi natin pwede sabihin, okay, nasa-stress ako dahil sa assignment. What's the deeper issue about it? What's the deeper problem about you being stressed about assignments? Kasi, di ba, assignments, in a general sense, should help you become a better learner, should help you retain the information na tinuturo sa inyo ng teacher or ng professor. So, bakit ka ba nasa stress sa assignment? So, pwedeng, 1, hindi mo gets yung lesson. So, instead na gawin mo siya, nasa stress ka kasi hindi mo nga alam kung paano siya gawin in the first place. Pangalawa, pwedeng you dislike the subject, pwedeng you hate math, for instance, or you hate the prof, diba? Pwedeng you hate the teacher, so naiinis ka and it's making you stressed. Pwede rin, sisi tayo ng sisi sa external factors, but maybe kulang sa oras. And bakit kulang sa oras? There are two reasons. Pwedeng external factor nga, like, late na binigay ng teacher, tapos biglaan agad yung deadline, bukas agad, major paper, major assignment, major group work, tapos one day or basta insufficient time ang binigay bago yung deadline for you to prepare and accomplish the actual homework. Or pwede rin internal factor, enough naman yung time, but nakampante ka, and now na malapit na yung deadline, nasa stress ka. So whatever reason may that be, kailangan matukoy natin what's the root cause of that stress. Para, if alam na natin yung cause, mas matutukoy mo kung paano mo ba ma-mitigate or ma-resolve or ma-eradicate better yung stressor na yon. For instance, kung internal factor siya, if it's something that you can control, then much better, diba? Kasi you can fix that. For example, you have a procrastinator problem, you tend to ipagpabukas. You tend to ipagpabukas? Lasali. Oh my God. Pero yun, meron kang manyana habit. So, lagi mong pinagpapabukas yung gawain mo. And that's something that you can control. So, fix that. Fix your habit step by step. Do the 2-day, anong tawag sa habit na yun? I saw it on Twitter. 2-day habit? 2-day routine? I forgot. Siguro i-insert ko na lang dito sa screen. Basta it's about, if you're building a routine or a habit, you should do it consistently and hindi mo siya dapat ma-miss at least twice. So, pwede mo siyang ma-miss pero once a week lang. Tama ba? Or twice. Nakalimutan ko, pero parang ganun siya. Basta, if you're establishing a routine, kailangan gawin mo siyang araw-araw, pero pwede kang mag-pause for one day only. 1 day a week. Ganon. The bottom line is, as we grow up, we have bigger responsibilities, plenty of responsibilities, pero we can do those responsibilities not in a stressful manner. So please, in order for you to avoid burnout, you first have to identify what are your stressors. Another tip is for you to take breaks, and not just take breaks, but to also enjoy your breaks. Kasi, for instance, Pomodoro technique, diba, there's like 25 minutes ba? 20 minutes of continuous work, no distractions, and then 5 minutes break. Usually nag-work sa akin, pero yun yung point ko. Kasi, pag kagaya nga na sinabi ko kanina, pag ginagawa nating linear yung productivity, walang pause eh. The only way you can progress is upward. Diba? So, dahil dyan, nasanay kang pa-upward, pipilitin yung sarili mo na mag-up. Hanggat hindi mo na kaya, hanggat sa na-reach mo na yung breaking point mo, and then, boom. So, dapat, hindi linear. Kasi, pag hindi linear, may chance ka to rest. So, okay, doing this activity, then, okay, rest, then do it again, then rest, and do it again, then rest. Kasi if you're allotting yourself for rest, then hindi lang siya way for you to regenerate your energy or to avoid burnout, but to also retain the information na na-gain mo during your work, to reflect, and also, parang gawing masaya yung work mo. Like, for instance, ginagawa ko before, 1 hour continuous work sa essay and such. And then, after nun, 1 episode of anime or, 1 episode of anime. Diba, usually 20 minutes yung range ng anime, isang anime episode. So, 1 hour, tas 20 minutes. Or 40 minutes na paggawa, tas 20 minutes na panood. Tama ba sinabi ko? 40, 20. Yeah. Yun. So, take and enjoy breaks. Pero, sa pag-take ng break, don't forget to be disciplined kasi minsan, mas mahaba pa yung break kaysa sa mismong paggawa. Diba? And baka magdulot pa sa'yo yun ng avoiding your responsibility or not owning up to the responsibility that you have. So, take and enjoy break responsibly. Responsibly. Okay, responsibly. Okay, another tip is for you not to become too perfectionist. Sakit ko to dati, like, lalo na sa group works, alam ng mga dati kong kaklase yan, gusto ko perfect, and kapag nawawala sa order, like, kunyari hindi siya nasusunod dun sa timeline na sinet ko, I'm on panic mode, to the point na pinapunish ko yung classmates or yung groupmates ko about it. And, masama siya, kasi you will get stuck on this trap of having to be perfect always. And kapag nangyari yun, mas mauubos ka agad eh. Kasi wala na yung enjoyable moment of doing something, of doing a schoolwork or doing a work in general, diba? If you become too perfectionist, edi pressure lang yung sa sarili mo. Especially, wala namang perfect. Diba? Wala naman talagang perfect na gawain. Okay lang na you get to be perfectionist para maging pulido yung grades mo and all. Pulido, is that the right term? Para maging mataas yung grades mo, pero not to the point na mapapagod ka, madedrain ka, and pati yung mga tiniest errors ay nagdadwell on ka doon. Hayaan mo lang, if nagkamali ka, then that's a chance for you to become better. Mas okay nga if nagkakamali ka instead of you trying and forcing yourself to be perfect. Nakakapagod yun if you're always showing up a perfect image of yourself to the public. Kasi bukod sa pressure, andun yung expectation na masaset mo sa ibang tao. Ito, please, say no if napapansin mong endless na yung to-do list mo. Like, if people became or become too heavily reliant on you and napapansin mo na siya, please make them stop. Kasi there will come a time na no one, no groupmate, no workmate, or no classmate, or no orgmate would stand up on you and defend you or speak up for you when you have this overwhelming responsibility. So you have to learn how to speak up and advocate for yourself and for your well-being. Boom. Kailangan mong matutong mahalin yung sarili mo, i-prioritize yung well-being mo. Isipin mo lagi when you're accepting task, kaya mo pa ba to? Kaya mo pa ba siyang i-handle? Kasi kung hindi na, you have to coordinate with your boss or with your leader, with your co-member, with your classmate, or kung sino man yan. You have to coordinate with them about it. Kasi, if nasana yung mga tao na bigay ng responsibility sa'yo, ikaw yung mauubos eh. And, minsan maglilid yun sa'yo ng emptiness. Like, doon na mawawala yung fire mo to contribute to activities that you enjoy. Doon na mawawala yung fire mo whenever you're doing group works, academic works, and magugulat ka na lang the things that you once loved doing will be just a habit, a mere habit sa'yo in the future kasi namanhid ka na eh. Nasanay ka na lang na, okay, you're doing this kasi inutos sa'yo. You're doing this for the sake of passing something. Like, for example, passing your grades or passing this task, submitting this task. And not because you love doing it. Not because you're gaining something from doing it. You're gaining a positive thing from doing it. So please learn how to say no sometimes. Another tip is for you to learn how to ask for help. Minsan we tend to anong English na? We tend to We tend to carry a lot of responsibilities on our shoulders kasi we have to portray a strong image of ourselves. Okay, magaling ako. Okay, kaya ko to nang mag-isa. I don't need other people's help. But no man is an island. Yung favorite line sa school, sa elementary schools, no man is an island. Okay, no man is an island. So, learn how to ask for help. If hindi mo na kaya, maybe you can seek help to your classmate, to your co-member, or admit na nahihirapan ka. Kasi if not, then mababurn out ka. If you're getting tired, like, for example, kahit sa problema, diba? If you have problems, and, you know, you cannot carry the burden alone anymore, then maybe it's time for you to share the pain, the sadness, and all of the overwhelming negative emotions that you keep within you to other people, diba? Share it to your friends, share to your family members, or basta, trusted people, diba? If you're comfortable sharing them with strangers, kasi diba, people say na it's much more better to open up to strangers kasi there's no opinion, you know, there's no parang preconceived opinion. Basta walang impression agad sa'yo. Kasi hindi ka pa naman nila kilala. So, basta yun, nawawala na ako sa main point ko. Basta, you open up to other people, you ask for help if kailangan mo, instead of bottling them all up. Kasi, nako-consume lang nila yung fire inside you. Remember, burnout, diba? There's a fire. There's fire inside you. And kapag na-burnout ka, boom, empty. You feel empty. So, iwasan natin yun, diba? Let's avoid to be burnout. So, ask for help. Okay, a very common sense tip, but sleep and exercise. So, we tend to pull a lot of all-nighters, especially if hell week, when it comes to your school or work. We tend to not sleep. We tend to do everything from morning to afternoon to evening to midnight. And ang nangyayari doon, okay, we're gonna pull an all-nighter this week and then babawiin ko na lang yung tulog ko sa weekend. Pero there's no such thing as pagbawi ng tulog. Okay? Kung ano yung nawala mong pahinga, hindi mo na siya mababawi. Hindi siya pwedeng, okay, I'm gonna exhaust all of my sleep hours today, then I'm gonna make bawi tomorrow. Hindi siya ganon. Okay? So, hindi mo na siya mababawi. Hindi siya pwedeng like, okay, I'm gonna sleep more this Christmas break because I slept less during school. Hindi. Hindi siya mag-work ng ganon. So, you have to ensure that you have a complete hour or a complete sleep cycle every single day as much as possible so that you will wake up refreshed and, you know, energized so that you will be able to have this surmountable amount of energy that will keep you going throughout the day. Yon. Basta kailangan kompleto yung oras ng tulog mo para you're alert, you're awake, you're enthusiastic. Every single day. Hindi pwedeng, okay, wala akong tulog ngayon, then tomorrow babawiin ko na lang. No, that doesn't work that way. Hindi siya ganon. Okay, so when it comes to exercise, there's a common sense lesson from your PE classes. Exercise releases oxytocin, one of the happy hormones. Am I right? Wait, I'm gonna Google that. Aha, okay, tama ko. Oxytocin. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, oxytocin and other helpful hormones like endorphins that I think reduces stress. I'm gonna search to Google para sure. No to fake news. I'm a campus journalist. No to fake news. Okay, I'm right. So basta, exercise releases a lot of hormones that could help you alleviate the pain, reduce stress, and become more relieved, more relaxed, and just basically happier. So, you know, your sense of well-being is better because of exercise and sleep. And even though I do not exercise much, this 2023, I swear, in the name of YouTube and in the name of the listeners and watchers of this video right now, I'm gonna try to commit myself to more exercise this year. Whew. Okay. And lastly, just like what I keep on saying, in almost every video. Learn your worth. Please, please, please love yourself. Accept yourself. Accept who you are. And yeah, ito yung isa sa mga struggles ko this year. I do not know how to love myself because I do not know who I am. And fun fact, if you do not follow me on Twitter, I tweeted on Twitter kaninang madaling araw about me not knowing who I am, and that being one of the reasons why I was so inactive on YouTube, kasi I do not want to portray a fake or inauthentic, may word ba na inauthentic? Basta fake image of myself. So now, I'm trying to be more, anong tawag doon? Spontaneous when it comes to, explaining stuff about my tips. Kasi before, I have a fixed script. Mukha naman ata ako nagbabasa. I think I'm not even reading. I memorized my script just to ensure that I do not miss any important detail when it comes to the tips that I share. I write those scripts before. That led to me being burned out from making YouTube content. Like, nawala yung sense of purpose ko. Why am I doing this in the first place? It's not enjoyable anymore for me to express myself to the watchers. I don't care about the views. I do not care if it's just 2 digits or 3 digits. I do not care if it doesn't reach 1,000 views or even 1,000,000 views. Please. Yeah, but I do not care about the number of views that my video gets. I just care that I am able to express myself better. Pero since over the past few months, I've been struggling how to share or portray myself. So, ayun. Now, I'm trying again to express myself via camera because I'm a natural shy person. I'm an awkward person in person. Yeah, I'm a very awkward person, and me expressing myself via camera 1v1, I feel like I'm just talking to myself, and me being myself leads to me inspiring other people because I'm able to show my most authentic self, and that is what I want to do in my YouTube videos. I do not want to feel fake whenever I share these tips, even though I do it wholeheartedly. I feel like when I express it, there's no passion behind it. There's no passion behind my words because I'm just reading, or I'm just reciting a memorized script. So now I'm being spontaneous about it. Okay, just a fun fact. So now I do not have a script. I just have a guide with me. Wait, I'm gonna show it to you. I have a Google Docs that serves as a guide for me whenever I talk, I blab. But yeah, I do not have a fixed script anymore because it's boring. Making content is boring if I have a fixed script. So I'm gonna be spontaneous starting this video. And yeah, okay, going back to the tip, I'm so sorry na wala ako. It is never a waste of time for you to practice self-love, to do seemingly unproductive things such as you resting, sleeping, watching anime, or even just prioritizing yourself. It's not a waste of time. What a waste of time is that if the number of unproductive days is greater than the number of the productive days themselves. But, what I'm trying to say is, do not feel guilty of nasabag ako. Do not feel guilty of prioritizing yourself. Yeah, yun yung gusto kong sabihin. Do not feel guilty of prioritizing yourself over anything else, kasi you are the most important thing in your own life. Okay? You are the main character in your own life. Okay? You're not the side character. You're not the supporting character. You are the lead character of your own life. So better make sure that all of the things that you do is mainly for you. You can do it for other people. You can be selfless, but not to the point that you're sabotaging yourself you're not prioritizing yourself anymore. You're damaging yourself, your well-being, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, all of those health sets. Yeah. Always, always, always choose to put yourself above any responsibilities or tasks. But again, but there's always a but not to the point that you're avoiding. Okay, no, that's not a strong word. You're neglecting, yes, I like that word. Neglecting. You're neglecting your responsibilities, okay? It's okay for you to love yourself, to practice self-love, to, rest, but not to the point that you're abandoning and neglecting your responsibilities in life. It's okay to rest, okay? But not to the point that your rest becomes a burden to other people, okay? Do not let yourself become a pabuhat. That's not the practice of self-love, okay? Being self-love. The true act of self-love is still selfless. Do not let yourself become a burden in exchange for you having enough rest or having so much rest, okay? If you cannot handle this amount of responsibilities, then do not accept them in the first place, okay? Do not let yourself become a burden just because you tend to accept. Then you cannot even, make panindigan. You cannot own up, you cannot own up to your responsibilities, okay? That's what I'm saying. And yeah, that's about it. I think that this will be a very, very long video unless I cut the major clips. But I hope that you are able to reach this end of the video because I had fun expressing myself. I think I haven't expressed myself this good in a very long time in a YouTube video because I tend to censor myself really. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a lot about dealing with burnouts, because if you saw my Facebook page, yeah, please like and follow my Facebook page. But if you saw my Facebook page, I once declared, or I mentioned in a post that I'm preparing a video about dealing with burnout. So I hope you learned many things about how to deal with burnouts. If you have other tips about how to deal with this common issue amongst students and even workers, please comment them below. And yeah, for more tips about study, productivity, and self-help, please subscribe to my channel. See you at the next one.